Today we'll be trying to form Kazakhstan in Victoria 3 as the nation of Wulai Zhuz. Kazakhstan was colonized by Imperial Russia during the Victorian era, and today we'll be trying to resist that colonization. Let's begin. So, as the nation of Wulai Zhuz, what we'll do immediately is declare war on the nation of Coquitlam. Coquitlam? I don't know. And we'll start our construction by constructing an iron mine, a logging camp, a tooling workshop, and two gun industries. We'll also start our research by researching academia going into line infantry. Let's go on 5 speed, turn our taxes all the way down, and begin our run. We will also be promoting social mobility, road maintenance, and the manufacturing, resource industry right now. I am reading this like a guide, but I promise you I don't really know what to do. So, all we're going to do, unfortunately we only have 50 maneuvers, is we're going to ask for the conquest of Kyrgyzia. Going to make that a primary goal, and then we're going to go and call Russia in right after we add something else, so they might back down. Let's try to enforce military access, perhaps, and then we can sway Russia with an obligation. Okay, very good. At the very same time, we will instantaneously begin to damage relations with Russia, requesting knowledge sharing and market control. This will increase our liberty desire to very high, and now our relation with Russia will be poor. At the same time, we shall start improving relations with the Great Qing, as well as any other great power that might be interested, which unfortunately is not anyone right now, but this should work for now. From the ground up, okay, that's good. Additionally, we can put everyone in the government. We're going to go try to pass professional army later, but one issue is that when we do become Kazakhstan, we unfortunately put on peasant levies. So we're going to improve relations with our 2 bloc members, try to draft a treaty of support independence with them. We're also going to owe them an obligation, bind us for 25 years. So Warta Zhuz has agreed. Now we go to Kisha Zhuz, going to support their independence, ask them to support our independence, owe them an obligation. In this case, we can even ask for a little bit of money. There we go. I guess they don't want to give me money. That's fine. Do you want to give me a little bit of money? No. Wow. Okay. Let's cancel that then and just sign this deal. Perfect. So now we're getting as much, as slow of a... I mean, it's hard. We're also going to start constructing an army just so that we can not be losing so much to the Russians. We'll be constructing 5 troops here. Put that to the front, and we'll begin. So, at the very start, we really don't have that many people. We really don't have that much GDP, and it's going to be very tough. In fact, for Kisha Zhuz and Warta Zhuz, it's going to be also very tough because of the fact that Russia has insanely good autonomy decreases, which is going to be tough for us. Seems like Coquitlam didn't back down. I would have preferred if they did back down, but that's too bad for us, I suppose. Unfortunately, the state of Kyrgyzia is quite important for us because it does contain 10 divisions, which we want to use in this scenario. So now that we do have an army, our decrease should be a little bit less. We also have a high economic dependence on Russia, which is a problem, so we're going to incorporate these states. We're going to do social mobility decrease on these states, as well as, there's some agricultural stuff in these states, so we will be sponsoring them as well. So let's sponsor agriculture. You can see there's some farms, as well as here we have subsistence farms. So now we have an army. Our army is regaining organization, which is very nice. In fact, I think we should just cancel academia and go straight into line infantry. Perhaps that's the best. So we're continuing to construct our barracks, which is nice. Once we do construct them, we should be able to go in again. So at this point, Copeland is incredibly weak. Unfortunately, we have a truce with them, so we must wait a bit until we actually fight them. They have a truce with us, which we can see right over here. On the other hand, Bukhara, we can try to fight them, but unfortunately they are a little too strong for us right now. They have 20,000 men, which is not good. Oh wow, the Qing and Russia are at it, which is going to be great for us because we can try to get them to support our independence. Okay. Additionally, we'll be trying to go to a great power, or not great power, sorry, minor power, just so that we are able to actually basically declare more interests so that we can actually do it. Wow, there is a war between the Ottomans as well, and wow, this is a fascinating war. The Qing are, of course, going to be suffering from the opium addiction, which is rough for them. But Russia, could they really fight on two fronts? That is the question. Well, we'll find out, I suppose. Could we perhaps... Nope, not yet. Good thing that our the decrease is now not so high. We will try to make ourselves even less dependent on Russia, of course. Once we do some of these constructions, we'll also construct a few more military personnel here in our capital. These states should have their radicalism go down eventually. We are going to move to professional army very soon. The Qing is going to be losing this, I believe. Yes, and the Qing is also fighting against Great Britain, which is going to be very bad indeed. Alright, so Russia has taken the state of Altai. Not Ely though, which is actually interesting. I'm not sure why Russia decided to do this. So, we can definitely ask for this in a moment. It does look like the Ottomans are pushing into Russia, surprisingly. We're not doing a lot of police force, instead we'll be doing professional army. The professional army is simply just to make it a little bit easier on us. Wow, the Ottomans are actually kind of doing this? Maybe? If the Ottomans do win, it would be pretty fascinating. Okay. So, just to be clear on the way this works, the reason why we're playing Wulai Zhuz is because they will be the one to form, essentially, they are the one who forms Kazakhstan. You join the event. And we also want to play as them because they're small and it's fascinating. If you want to play as the other nations, you have to have a liberty desire of above 60, which is oftentimes kind of hard to get. So I'm not too sure if that really works. Alright. Okay, we're just trying to pass Russian army right now. Wow, I think Russia may be losing this, in fact. If the Ottomans simply just hold, Russia should be able to win this, actually. Or sorry, the Ottomans will win this. Sorry for the mistake. Are we really economically dependent on Russia? Yeah, I guess we are. We should try to pass... I don't think there's much we can do about that. We could try nationalizing some industries, but it is going to be difficult, of course. So these are owned by Russia, right? So can we nationalize this? Let's nationalize it. Okay, we've nationalized this building. Nice. This should make it a little bit better. At the same time, we'll decrease our military pace to just recover from that. It's still going to take you guys a lot to actually... Wow, okay. So, once we do get line infantry, we'll be chilling. Unfortunately, Russia begins to improve relations with us, so we must continue to damage relations with them. And we'll be requesting these two as soon as we can. Okay, that's fine. Once we get line infantry, it should be an easy sweep of the other nations, because of the fact that line infantry is just so strong compared to non-line infantry. The pro-slavery movement, we're going to suppress it, because, well, slavery is not very good in this game. What in real life? Oh no, dude. Wait, actually? The Ottomans still could bring us back. Oh no. Why did you request so many war goals, Ottomans? That's kind of stupid of you. I mean, of course you were gonna get beat. Okay, Professional Army got. I would love to go into tenant farmers, but the landowners will be super angry, so let's not. Okay, let's try to get our independence up. The Qing may accept this, so we're going to give it a try. That's a 25% chance, I believe. Yes. So let's give this a try. If not, then... Oh wow, they did. So now we're getting plus 11 from support independence, which is nice. We're also going to make an... Perhaps we can make an alliance with Kishi Zhuz. Is there anyone else who potentially we even could? I do not think so. So let's form an alliance with Kishi Zhuz. Nice. We do not have to have it to be. We do not need it to be that long. Okay. Let's try to do these. No, we are not boosting the pro-slavery movement. Please, guys, just peace out. Oh no. I want the Ottomans to be actually pretty strong for this, because we need to fight against Russia. No, Kishi Zhuz, why? Kishi Zhuz. No. They don't want it anymore. Damn, that's crazy. That's not good. Well, we don't have much to show for it anyways. So, unfortunately, we might have our independence decrease soon if we do not have, well, we can't really even ask for these right now. So we need to wait for another year, and our autonomy is decreasing by quite a bit due to Russian counterinsurgency. Oh, nice. I'm not sure what that increase was from, but maybe Russia did something. No, Constantinople has been taken. France is at... What is France? France is at war with Egypt. That's crazy. Okay, so our first arms industries has been constructed. What we're going to do now is we're going to change to hardwood production. We're going to do sawmills. We're going to expand this later, and we're going to switch to line infantry as soon as it finishes researching. At the same time, we're also going to probably declare war on Bukhara, because that's going to be very nice for us. We're keeping our relation with Russia poor, which is good. Let's 5 weeks left, which means we can declare this war now. We'll conquer state. Nice. So we're going to not really have any conscripts, but that's fine. We can also call in Russia, but we need to transfer states, which is not very nice. We're also going to construct a few men over here in Kurgansia. We're going to do a violent suppression, of course. As well, we're going to start doing enlistment efforts in order to actually win this war. Let's enlist some men. Very nice. Okay, let's put these barracks up here. We probably don't need these right now. There we go. Very nice. So, Wartashus joined? But why? That's... Okay, we'll call in Kishi Zhuz. I'm not quite sure why Warta Zhuz joined. But that doesn't mean we can just conquer a few states. So I could actually just put... Okay, let's see. What is in these states? That's iron, okay. That's very fascinating. I'm not sure why that happened. G Keystone. Let's do this. Also, we can't conquer anymore, unfortunately. Enforced treaty article. We don't really need to. Alright. Khiva sided with Bukhara. That's very bad. Could we... What? I'm not too certain about what that was. We're gonna reload because I'm not sure why Warta Zhuz decided to join. At the same time, I didn't know we were not even done constructing these armories, so we're going to do so. Well, let's try it again. It's not even that bad that Warta Zhuz declared we declare war on Warta Zhuz. Maybe we should, in fact, try to... Ooh, the autonomies are not very low, huh? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so it's the same events as last time. This time, when it's a few weeks left, we're going to start declaring war on Bukhara. Cokeland, we still have 9 months, so we'll conquer them later. Let's put our military pay on high. Actually, we'll put on medium for now. We don't really need it on high. Okay, now there's 14 days left. I'm going to make a save so that we don't have to worry about this again. Okay, we're going to conquer the state of Bukhara, which they're going to say no to, which is normal. Okay, we're just going to construct a few more. Nice. We got line infantry, which means that now we're going to straight into colonization. We're going to upgrade all infantry, and we're going to... So Warta Zhuz does indeed join. Can we just... I think we'll just offer Kishi Zhuz an obligation this time. Oh no, this time it was Khiva just joined, not Warta... okay. So... we'll wait for it to escalate, I suppose. Sure. Okay. What if we add a war goal of conquering Chromesia? Will you join now, Warta Zhuz? Okay, now Warta Zhuz joins, so now we can sway with reduced autonomy. Oh wow. Okay. Wait. This is good things to know, so we can actually abuse this. I don't think I've ever seen that being a thing where, you know, subject joins against another subject, but I guess that works. So we'll just do this again. And instead of calling in Kishi Zhuz, we can simply not call them in, and then have Russia decrease the autonomy via war goal, which is ideal for us actually. So Khiva sided with them, and now we simply add the war goal of conquering Chromesia, and now Warta Zhuz might join, perhaps? Maybe we have to add another war goal? Bukhara and Tajikistan. Is that a pretty important state? No. It's another state that we can potentially do. Conquer the state of... If we do we won't have enough maneuvers, so we should probably do Khiva and Turkmenia. Okay, now Warder Zhuz side is wisdom, so we simply sway the war goal onto using autonomy. So once we did that, they back down. Alright, very good. Let's imbue them with loyalty. Sure, we'll take the anti-Warder Zhuz thing. And okay, we just got the state for free basically. Additionally, this is one of the best things about this. We can now decrease our opinion with Russia even further by doing this and requesting market control. And now we are finally raising autonomy. So, because we just had Bukhara back down against Russia, not us by the way, it was Russia, we can actually now go and conquer the rest of Bukhara. So if we just declare a conquer state on Bukhara, you'll see that Khiva and Warder Zhuz might join again, but I don't think Russia can't, because Russia has to choose with Bukhara. But instead, what we could also do is we can declare war on Khiva, and it will work as well. But one thing to note though is that our military power is actually quite strong now because of the fact we have line infantry. So we can indeed fight Bukhara, Warder Zhuz, and Khiva without issue. So all we're going to do is declare a war on Bukhara. Very good. We're going to try to conscript some men from our little provinces over here. Let's raise them up and raise our conscripts and start doing this. So we'll also be incorporating the state, of course. That means we may have to build some. We have construction, which we must complete, and we need to construct a government workshop or administration, whatever it's called. So now Khiva should back down, perhaps. They're fearful. We'll also conquer Bukhara Merv. If they do back down, I'll take it. I'll just only take Merv. They're not backing down, huh? Alright, nice. So now we got Tajikistan, which is very nice indeed. We are going to delete this construction sector as always. And that gives us an additional interest because we become a minor power. So we're going to use that interest. And we're going to declare in Persia. It should get Britain interested in us because I think Britain usually has an interest in this region. We're also Zhuz. Why did you do that? Would you not like an alliance? Okay. Here we go, Zhuz. Alright, so now we go after Bukhara. Still 10 weeks until our truce with Bukhara ends, so let's go after Khiva. Warder Zhuz might join, but that's fine. Okay, Warder Zhuz joined, which is perfectly fine. We can simply sway with reduce autonomy again. Should we even do this? Honestly, probably we don't need to. We can just conquer. We can just conquer everything. Alright, there we go. We should be good to win this war. It's not a big deal. We're gonna split this army in half, of course. Have these guys go on this front, and you guys go on the other front. Alright, we should be able to do good to win this war. Here, you guys just focus on defense for now. Okay, our production is going great. I'm gonna put on hardware production so we can produce it ourselves. We're now also getting more. Okay, so the Ottomans are interested in us, so we're going to declare a rivalry with Copeland. We're going to declare a rivalry with Khiva. We're going to declare a rivalry with Zhuz. Stopping relations with them, so we get enough influence. Now we can ask the Ottomans for support independence, which they're going to say no to, but maybe they will warm up to us. Okay, very nice. Let's just advance. So we're going to conquer all of Zhuz here. Okay, Khiva back down, which is fine. Unfortunately, I can't declare against Zhuz, so instead we're going to declare against Copeland. We're going to conquer the state of Kazakhstan. Let's force this diplomatic play. So now we're up against Kazakhstan, and we're going to also get this state. Russia is interested. So Zhuz again sides with them, which is nice. We're going to this time wait until the very end. Okay. Very nice. So now we can just conquer every state. There we go. How hard was that? Also, we're going to go to our government administrations. We're going to turn them on filing cabinets, so that's a little bit easier for us. We'll also finish the construction here. Let's start incorporating more states. Okay, very good. So we're going to mobilize our troops here, put them on the front, and make both of these offensive because that's what we need. So one of them is going to go towards here. The other guy is going to march straight into Copeland. And that should lead us to victory. We're going to raise taxes a little bit in order to not be losing so much money. Oh, this is such a good event. We get additional. Wow, that's so good. Now our relations with Russia is even lower. That's basically what I wanted, honestly. Okay, so who deserves the credit? The farmers, of course. Okay, let's conquer these states. Unfortunately, we have to go on basically a conquest spree to even be able to set up against Russia, because we simply need a lot of states to even be able to do much. How on earth is the Britons still not interested? So let's see what Russia is. So Russia hates the Ottomans and the Britons, so we should maybe try to do somewhere Britain is interested in. Britain, where are your interests? Where are your interests? What if I declare an interest in the Caucasus instead? Will that interest you? By the way, more wars. We are, since Khiva and Bukhara both back down, we're going to go try to annex country on Tajikistan. That I don't think anyone significant will join, so that should be fine. Okay, very good. Should be a fast war. We just get all of these states, of course. Nice. Very nice. This is very good. Oh wow, there's a tiny little state right here I didn't even know existed. Okay, very good. Come on, just finish this. Nice. Alright, so now we can incorporate all of these states as our own, which is good. We're going to build up more government administrations. Delete the construction sector. We're going to cancel this arms industry. Oh wow, we actually have a bit of a rebellion going on at home. Not sure what we're losing so much money from. Oh, military wages, I guess that makes sense. Let's go and quickly send our troops to the border in time so that we can actually fight them. Nice. Very, very good. Our autonomy is really rising now, which is nice. Okay, just go in and kill them. Very simple, very nice, very straightforward. Okay. And here we go. Are we incorporating all the states? Yes, we are. That's very nice. Gonna cancel resource and instead do manufacturing here because we need to build our guns and stuff. The gun industry is in fact the most important one out of all of them. Oh, we are suffering from some penalties from that. I didn't even realize. Why are we not pushing you? Hello? Oh, this is a pretty classic bug. And we're back. That is a glitch in Victoria 3 where for some reason there's just no state occupation from battles for a little bit. Reloading solves the issue. There we go. I was wondering why it was having so much issue with it. Alright, here we go. We now no longer running a deficit. Going to build a few more government administrations. Nice. Farming boom. Boost our farms further. The Qing, of course, are still interested in supporting our independence. Meanwhile, the Ottomans. What is... Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess us being notorious is the biggest issue here, huh? Now, Britain also knows about us, so we're going to try to improve relations with them. So we're going to declare a rivalry with some other states. Let's declare it with Bukhara. Let's declare one with Mamua, whatever it's called. And we can improve relations with Britain. This is a pretty interesting war. Austria is at war too. Zhuz is now kind of angry. That's fine. Zhuz is pretty much gone. Just a tiny little state here. We're doing more bureaucracy because we're going to get some states that we're going to have to incorporate. Bukhara, our trees are almost done. 36 months. Wow. So it's pretty long actually. I would love to have radicalism in my main state gone, but it's kind of hard to do that. Let's do emergency relief here. Emergency relief. Incorporate this state. Promotion of mobility. Here we go. So we can almost actually form Turkestan, which is quite fascinating. But we'll have to wait a little bit, of course. Also, once we finish colonization, we're going to go into army reserves. At the same time, we're going to upgrade our units, delete these armies so that they're the same army, and start... I don't think we have artillery in our nation, so that's probably not going to be super good. Not sure where the construction went, because I certainly remember constructing another arms industries, but I guess maybe the game forgot I did that. Ooh, Zhuz, not very good. Okay, we need someone to support our independence very badly. The Ottomans may do it if I get them some money. Anything else you may want? Do you want me to like ban slavery? No. Britain? Surely you will have something you want. Not at all, unfortunately. Wow, Egypt is actually fascinating. Oh, this is interesting. We may see the war ended. No one got anything. That was amazing. Nice. Okay, what if I give you like some money though, Ottomans? Will you accept? 10 years is enough. Please, Ottomans? No, the Ottomans don't want money. God damn it. Nice, we got colonization, so we're going to go past oh, I guess we'll just do colonial resettlement, that's fine. No, Ottomans. We have a few more years to do this. Our liberty desire is increasing, which is nice. We are going to try to damage them with Russia if we can. We actually can't expel diplomats. I would love to do that. Oh, more declared interest. So we're going to declare now an interest in probably Anatolia. I think this will get maybe the French interested? Work is for everyone, of course. Our money is looking okay. We are going to, yeah, sure. We're going to continue being in the anti-war administration. Please, why is my capital still radical? It's not the time to be radical, guys. It's the time to stand together so we can fight against the Russians. Well, unfortunately, it's still radical, so that's too bad. What about you, Ottomans? Will you be interested? Oh, right. You need to. Kandahar will give us an obligation. No, thank you, Kandahar. I'm not too interested. Once we get our infamy down, we should be able to do this as well. So that's good. We'll do iron tools. We can't do atmospheric engine, unfortunately, so that's not very good for us indeed. We're just trying to build up our arms industries as hard as we can, essentially. Not too useful. We could go conquer this, but again, I want my infamy to go down. Perhaps I can declare a few rivalries with people to get my infamy to go down faster. After all, I am going to fight all of these people in the future, I believe. So this will give us greater infamy decay. Okay, the war has started. So, unfortunately, we're trying to annex both Water Shoes and Kishi Shoes. This is going to be a tough war. We're going to probably cancel no colonial affairs and try to pass a professional army. Can we not do so? Let's get the military in the government. Should have passed professional army. Unfortunately, no one's willing to come to my aid. So we're going to reshuffle our decrees, of course. Cancel all of the promotional mobility decrees and instead focus on enlistment efforts. As well as anything like this, and we're just going to do enlistment efforts everywhere. Nice. So, this one triggered really early, huh? I'm not sure why it triggered so early in comparison to other times, but we are going to go and put all of our irregular infantry into one division. This is going to help because they are going to simply go over here. Now, our main troops, we're going to mobilize them, start raising them up. We will conscript a lot of men to be at this on this front. We're going to go to max pay and probably max taxation soon. We're going to send them to this front. We're going to hire another ruthless commander, who is our tactical general. I believe I had one. No, I actually don't. We're going to just promote this romantic defensive strategist instead. Very good. At the same time, we can probably try to get some treaties with some people. See if they would be happy to do so. Unfortunately, that does not seem to be the case. So if we do lose this war, we will become basically annexed. We also have to... Oh, come on, we have to annex that tiny state? That's crazy. Okay, this is the capital, right? Yeah. So here, our primary objective will be Water Shoes, which will be fine. Here, I'm also going to upgrade all units and conscript a few men from here into the other division. There are two fronts, which will be pretty fascinating. Alright, head over here. Fortunately, Austria has sided with them. We're going to do a maximum subvention on both small arms and, guns. Hopefully it will work. We're going to now subsidize all of these industries. What are we losing money on? Holy shit. We're spending so much on small arms. Okay. I think this is a loss, yeah. That's too bad. We'll try to defend it. There's a gamble. Generous donations. Let's accept donations from Great Britain. Nice. Wow, is looking tough. And Austria's at war with us. The Ottomans are not helping. Persia's not helping. I think all we have to do is hold out against Russia, but that might be very hard. Honestly, I'm gonna turn my military pay down. How are we spending so much on arms? Well, at least we have really high defense. Why do we have so high defense anyways? Not actually quite sure. Is this just because they're trying to push into the steppes and the steppes are difficult to push into? They're trying to... we just have to hold Sidaria, which should not be that difficult. We are going to take a lot of debt for this though, unfortunately. The good thing is that they are trying to... Wait, the Russian war goals aren't even to annex us. They're just to liberate some states. Which is not honestly that bad. What? I thought the war goals were going to be more like, hey, please make your country basically become ours. But I guess not. Wow, $17 from raising a tax on opium. That's super cool. What? Let's do some enlistment efforts and try to get more men into the army. Alright guys, we can hold this. We'll hold this down. Oh! The Protectorate war goal got cancelled because we are a recognized major power, I think. That's actually crazy. Russia, will you accept this? No. I'm willing to, like, liberate someone if you're happy with it. I'll fucking liberate Kyrgyzia, whatever. No. This was such a winnable war too, I guess. They are losing at that front, but yeah, they're just going to be... We'll try to get their war support down before we lose our capital, so that we don't get the negative ticks. Do we have last stand at all? I don't think we do. That's too bad. Come on, don't take my capital. Focus your efforts elsewhere. Okay, nice. We are somehow not dying. Okay. We can get away with liberating Kyrgyzia. I think we'll do that, unless otherwise we'll just go into stupid amounts of debt. Alright, so we formed the Kazakh Khaganate, I guess. We can also form Turkestan. So we have got our independence. Unfortunately, our Kishi Zhuz and our Warta Zhuz brothers are still there. We're going to instantly turn our military base to the lowest possible. We're going to... Wow, are we losing a lot of money to military wages? Oh, now it's just interest. I'm not sure what we can do with to to make up for 13,000 interest. But this will be a pretty fun nation rebuilding project, I suppose. Let's cancel all of our enlistment efforts because we no longer need them. We're going to instead be putting emergency relief in our nation's countries, and we're going to be promoting our social mobility. Alright, very nice. Additionally, we have no paper, so I think to start, we should stop subsidizing these industries and instead build a paper mill. Ooh, the number of radicals in our country is staggering, actually. Yeah, look at how radical our country is. It's like a fourth of the population are radical. That's no good at all. We'll try to do violent suppression as well then. I don't think I can get out of this situation. We're just going to die to interest. We have to make $13,000 a month to pay back this, which we're not going to do because we're not insane like that. Although one thing we could do is get Britain to guarantee our independence. So I think the best thing we can do in this scenario is probably to actually straight up, no joke, go bankrupt. That's not the best idea generally, but we do not have the money to, not go bankrupt. At the same time, we can probably go and conquer more states, such as Bukhara. And yeah, let's go conquer Bukhara. Oh wow, that people might join. Let's conquer from over here. Here we go. We're just going to be using our military prowess to attempt to even do anything, I suppose. Let's also build a paper mills over here. This one might be even a little bit easier because there's less devastation. Well, there's more devastation, but really, Russia? You side with Bukhara. Fine, Russia. If you want to be weird like that, go ahead, man. We just reload the game. All right. Well, we're going to try to resist Russian oppression as much as possible, but I guess if we can't grow, then not much we can do. Okay, so what we can do, however, is build up our nation and try to come back from this. Hopefully we'll be able to get our brothers back, Kishi Zhuz and of course Orta Zhuz, but well, it's not seeming likely, unfortunately. But we have formed the Kazakh Khaganate, so I guess I did manage to do what I promised in the video. We are going to play on because I do think this is a pretty fascinating situation. Very rarely in a game do I actually have a nation that's going bankrupt. We're also going to lower taxes because it doesn't matter. It's not paying back our debt at all. We're also going to put this on no subventions, and also in terms of our arms, where's our arms? I'm going to put them on no subventions. Okay. Still losing a lot of money. We're just in a debt spiral right now. Not much we can do. Is there something we can maybe tax? I guess opium. We're gonna give opium to the masses. That's obviously gonna work. Surely, guys, right? Surely. Yeah, this is gonna be tough, and at least our population is still growing. So we got 4 million people on our domain, which is nice. I am still surprised that Russia will join this, but I guess Russia will join anything. Okay, we're back to a minor power. That's pretty much expected, and that's perfectly fine with me. Persia, on the other hand, does actually kind of like us. We actually have about a similar military to Persia, so we could potentially try to expand into them as well, but right now I think our focus should be on trying to pass professional army, and then trying to pass colonization so we can colonize. Yeah, we are in default, so not much we can do here. We're suffering from $19,100 of interest a month. We are going to now declare bankruptcy, which is going to give us very bad modifiers, meaning we basically can't go to war, for the entire 10 years. We're also going to have no prestige, a lot of high interest rates, and no one really likes us. So we're going to now declare bankruptcy. We're going to make 500,000 people radical. That's unfortunately we got to do. Now we have to raise our taxes. If we're still losing money after this, I'm not sure what to do. Okay, now we have to delete one of these. What else are we losing money on? Military wages, goods for government buildings. Okay, so paper. So we need. Wow, is our. No, we're not pausing construction. The issue, guys, the issue is not that we don't have. We don't have any construction. It doesn't matter. Okay, so now we're losing a little bit less. I'm hoping we don't have to go bankrupt again. Yeah, it's just the paper that's really having trouble, huh? Consumption taxes. We're really not making much from consumption taxes either, huh? I think we quickly rush out a few government administrations and then we try to do paper. So paper mills, we do have some in our country, I believe. Did I not construct paper mills? Hello? Oh, it probably got cancelled. God damn it. Okay guys. Let's put on, maybe we put on simple organization for now. This is still going to make bureaucracy, it's just at a very low rate. Okay, gonna put some more taxes. Actually, we have 0 taxes right now, so that's cool. We're not doing that anymore. Perhaps we can do. Let's do stock. No, we should do romanticism. Trying to get on agrarianism. What is this war? Oh, Burma against the Britain. Okay, our tax is increasing, so we just gotta build a lot more of these. Are these people even working in these anymore? I'm not optimistic about our situation. We are still losing a lot of money. We have to quickly get that in order, otherwise it's going to be disastrous. In fact, we're already losing so much money. I think I'm going to delete this army. It's not gonna do much, but it is going to help maybe a little bit. Can we perhaps delete some of these units? That made the situation even worse somehow. Okay. I don't think anyone is happy. Everyone in our nation is unhappy. That's how you know we have a great nation. We are going to go into landed voting, I suppose. It's gonna make the armed forces very mad, but at least the landowners will like that a little bit. Qing, you still like us. The North German Federation formed. Austria is protected, which is nice. Okay, cool. Oh, Austria and Russia at war. That's actually quite nice for us because we can essentially get them to play against each other. It's kind of what we gotta do. Can we conquer Kiev, by the way? Oh wait, while Russia is at war, no, we probably can't. Actually, can we? They're really weak. We are really weak as well because we have the modifier. Think it might be a good idea to conquer Kiev right now while Russia is not going to join. The Greek uprising? Okay. Kiev, don't join, please. Nice. Kiev back down. Okay, cool. We're not incorporating this right now. Okay. Who is Kensley Kazmuli? That, okay. Not helping by giving me negative bureaucracy right now. Perhaps we can try to do something in Fergana as well. Let's cancel the violence suppression and then put it into Fergana. Just to try to get our bureaucracy back up. Our taxes actually mean something now. What are we spending money on? Military buildings. A lot of money spent on small arms. Are we not making small arms? I thought we were. It's the whole point, right? Maybe we gotta delete some troops then? Okay, we'll disband some of our army. That will finally bring us to... we're also gonna fire some generals, I think. Oh, that's where our tactful general was. We're gonna fire some of these guys. Retired commander. Okay. Yes. Who are you? They're private landowners. We're gonna retire from command. Okay, what about you? Can we retire you from command? You're popular though. It's fine. Again, everyone in the country is mad. This is miserable actually. Okay, at least we are getting our bureaucracy issue fixed. I don't think we need that one. Unfairly denied entry. Yeah, we'll allow everyone. We are not maintaining traditional economics. And we okay, landed voting. That's good. We're probably not gonna do consumption based. Homesteading is gonna kill us. We can't really do police right now. Let's do colonial resettlement. See if that will pass. It's okay. The peasant movement might rise up. All right. What are the parties? So we got the Conservative Party, the Agrarian Party, and the Patriotic Party. The landowners want to establish autocracy. No. Could we not? Who is Sarim Basharov? That's a Poti bourgeoisie guy. Wait, I think we can try to get the landowners to be really happy, and then that might work. Okay, we'll try to bolster the Agrarian Party, but I don't think that's gonna do much. Our Khan is really trying to do some stuff, but I don't think there's much we can do at this current time. Also, how are we missing artillery? Oh, we do have one artillery. Let's delete the artillery. Our population is still technically growing. Okay, the Conservative Party won, which means that we can reform this to... honestly, this is fine. Or we could do something like this, honestly. So... okay... what? You want monarchy and autocracy? I don't think so. The thing is, if we kick the landlords out of government, it's gonna like create some crazy stuff actually. So I would rather not. Would you guarantee my independence, Ottomans? Okay, not yet. Alright, let's get more of that. Yep. Can we, perhaps... okay. Persia is being attacked. Cool. Can we get the... can we get this, please? General accused of plot. Who is this guy? Oh, he's our tactful general, so false accusation, of course. We must pass the bill, of course. Man, is everyone in our country pissed. We might want to not promote social mobility for a little bit, perhaps. Might be helpful. Fortunately, this state is still radical. Where are we suppressing people again? Over here. So we're going to... we can't even do it. Of course not. We're going to do our wetland suppression over here so we can build this faster. We're losing 16,000 people a year. It's not good. Well, the rural folk can't get much angrier. I'll be honest. So, let them be angry, huh? Alright, let's unlock the stock exchange. We can try to go to agrarianism later. Okay. The peasant movement is really protesting. Not sure if we can do much about the coup. Honestly, if we get autocracy, is it even that bad? It probably is. What am I saying? But if we piss off the landowners too much, then... yeah. You know what? Sure. Come back, landowners. I'll be happy to have you. I just didn't want autocracy being a thing. Colonial slavery? What the fuck? Why would you... Is that... Oh, okay. You know what? Sure. Why not? We'll do colonial slavery. Sounds like a good idea, honestly. The Kahan in Parliament. Oh, this must just be a new universal event, because I think I saw that event for like, what's that country called again? The, I saw that event for, Austria as well, which is pretty cool. Any other bureaucracies we can do? Alright, there we go. Nice! This is actually so good. We can, turn our budget down. Maybe. We can actually even start doing construction, in fact. We're doing so good that we can even do construction. And Persia, I believe, hasn't claimed these provinces, which means we can colonize all of them once we get colonial resettlement. Also, Kyrgyzia, we should probably return the state, but fortunately, they're not very happy about that. Nice. This is quite good. People are very angry, but at the very least, we have a Whoa! What just happened there? Guys? Hello? What did we just do? How did we get full money reserves? Did I miss something? Oh, Bukhara is no longer radical. Let's start actually constructing things. We're a bit late to the party, but it's fine. This is good. We can now do 2 constructions at once, which is nice. Let's continue improving relations with some of our friends, like the Ottomans, who are still not going to accept the supporting of my independence. And perhaps, well, Austria is not even interested anymore, so thank you, Austria. I suppose I have to declare an interest in Anatolia. We'll also construct a paper mill in Bukhara, just so that we can have a bit of an easier time. And it does look like we are off to an economy that may be starting to be fixed, which is very good, indeed. No, we didn't pass colonial affairs. How can that be? Let's try doing this and passing, I suppose frontier colonization would be easier. Let's put a tax on tobacco. And we have a country that is now recovering from a very, very costly war. We still have a lot of bad modifiers, as well as the fact that we declared bankruptcy. But with some time and some nice reparations, I suppose, we can come back and, well, maybe even enlist the help of the Qing to fight against the Russians. So, thank you very much everyone for watching. I will be back with probably a part 2 on this, frankly, because I did actually have a lot of fun doing this. This was a very challenging start. As well, remember, we got to unite all of Kazakhstan and try to form the nation of Turkestan later. So, if you want to see that, please do a quick subscription, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.